Thailand's second largest party in government has pulled out.
The loss of 69 seats leaves Prime Minister Paetongtarn Shinawatra's coalition with a slimmer majority and raises concerns whether the 10 remaining partners will follow suit.
The Thai party said that its decision follows a leak by Cambodia Senate President and former Prime Minister Hun Sen of his phone call with the Thai premier, putting her under intense pressure amid border tensions between the two countries. AP correspondent Jeremy Ko has more on the call that triggered this crisis.
A leaked telephone conversation between Thai Prime Minister Paetongtarn Shinawatra and Cambodian Senate President Hun Sen has gone viral on social media. The 9-minute conversation took place on Sunday before Cambodia closed its border to Thai fruit and vegetable imports, and Ms. Paetongtarn has confirmed it was her in the phone call.
คนที่เป็นฝั่งตรงข้ามกับเราเพราะว่าพอไปฟังฝั่งตรงข้ามอย่างพวกแม่ทัพภาค2เนี่ยค่ะเป็นคนของฝั่งตรงข้ามหมดเลยซึ่งพอไปฟังนั้นเสร็จอ่ะก็ไม่อยากให้ท่านรู้สึกไม่ชอบใจหรือโกรธเพราะจริงๆแล้วไม่ใช่ความตั้งใจของเราเลยค่ะ
Following the leak, Ms. Paetongtarn called for a press conference where she explained what she said.
โกรธแม่ทัพภาค2ที่ได้พูดที่คลิปออกมาก่อนหน้านั้นนะคะโกรธดิฉันก็โอเคเข้าใจก็พอคุยกันดิฉันก็บอกว่าเนี่ยในเมื่อท่านแม่ทัพภาค2พูดอย่างเงี้ยทั้งไทยกับกัมพูชาก็เป็นฝั่งตรงข้ามกันปะทะกันอยู่แล้วเนี่ยในตอนนั้นเนี่ยมันก็ต้องพูดแบบนี้แหละก็อย่าไปถือสาเลยอย่าไปคิดเลยคือพยายามจะทำความเข้าใจก่อนว่าเขาโกรธเรื่องนี้นะเขาโกรธแล้วก็เป็นเทคนิคในการพูดหลังไมค์หลังบ้านนะที่เป็นการพูดแบบ private conversation นะก็ไม่ได้ควรจะเอามาเปิดเผยนะเพราะว่ามันเป็นการเทคนิคในการคุยกันการเจรจาต่อรองนะคะ
The commander of Thailand's Second Army has since said that he's not upset and will continue working for the country. Thai nationalists have been urging Ms. Paetongtarn's administration to take a stronger stand against Cambodia, and showing any potential weakness could embolden her critics, particularly as rumours of a cabinet reshuffle and even a military coup continue to swirl. Just 3 months ago, Ms. Paetongtarn had survived a no-confidence vote in Parliament in what was the first test of her premiership, and now is being tested again even before she's wrapped her first year in office. Jeremy Ko, Bangkok.
For more insight, Dr. Michael Montesano, Associate Senior Fellow at the ISEAS-Yusof Ishak Institute, joins us now live from Tokyo. Dr. Montesano, good morning. Thanks very much for joining us. I want to start by asking you, how fragile or strong is Paetongtarn's relationship with the 10 remaining coalition, members who, I guess, have the ability to force her to dissolve parliament and call snap elections or keep her in power?
It's very hard to know what's going on inside the minds of the leadership of the remaining coalition partners. I think what we need to focus on is first the political management skills of her father, former Prime Minister Thaksin, who will be working overdrive to try to hold the coalition together. The second thing we need to focus on is whether the coalition partners, the remaining coalition partners, will be able to withstand pressure coming from 3 potential places. First, Thai popular sentiment, which will be riled up after the contents of that call have been released. Second will be the Thai military, which of course is now putting on a brave face, but will want to have its say in terms of what goes forward. And third will be the palace. We don't know the view that the palace takes of ongoing developments, and that view clearly needs to be kept in mind.
Dr. Montesano, the Boom Chai Thai party says the Prime Minister, Paetongtarn, must show responsibility for making the country lose its integrity, honor to the people and the army. Is that a call for her to resign, or is it a call for her to apologize and do something to restore, I suppose, and to appease the nationalists, who seem to have a strong voice in the country right now?
Well, political expediency would argue for that being a call for a deal. For Boom Chai Thai first to be able to retain control of the Interior Ministry, which has been a subject of much controversy in recent weeks as the Pheu Thai party has staked its claim to control of that ministry in anticipation of coming elections. And second, we need to bear in mind that the Phumjai Thai is subject to inquiry on the part of Thailand's Electoral Commission because of alleged manipulation of voting for the Thai Senate. Now, Phumjai Thai clearly would be pleased if A, that inquiry could be called off, and B, it could remain in control of the Interior Ministry. That having been said, the surface level point that it's making, that she has done something extremely unfortunate and spoken in a way that really betrays her standing as Thailand's head of government, is a fair point. And urging her to resign would seem to be quite a legitimate demand on the part of anybody in Thailand, not just the Phumjai Thai Party. In the case of the Phumjai Thai Party in particular, before we talk about specific political issues, it has very shrewdly positioned itself in recent years as the bearer of the conservative cause in Thailand. And in that sense, putting pressure on her to resign, staking out a position as a defender of Thai nationalism is very much consistent with the way that the Phumjai Thai Party has, again, very deftly positioned itself in recent years.
Just looking at Ms. Paetongtarn herself, Doctor, some observers argue that her relative youth and inexperience as a 80-year-old leader becoming liabilities, especially when dealing with high-stakes diplomacy and internal power struggles. Do you see that as a fair critique?
I think that that's basically a generous critique or a gentle critique. Frankly, the situation in Thailand since she took the premiership has been farcical. She came to the premiership with no political qualifications, no record in the tasks that it's necessary for a Thai prime minister to perform in terms of maintaining a large multi-party coalition, and under the shadow of her father, who is a man who's had legal troubles in the past, has continuing legal troubles, and has no political office in Thailand. Basically, what we've had in Thailand since she took the premiership has been an essentially vacant premiership. And now that the country needs leadership and a premier who is actually in place rather than leaving a vacancy, we've got a big problem.
Regarding that leak itself, how do you think this leak came about? I mean, there's speculation it wasn't accidental, but rather a strategic move, possibly by Hun Sen to exert pressure on Paetongtarn. Your thoughts?
I think that's fair. I think that Hun Sen will have leaked it. Remember, he has admitted to leaking the reporting to 80 people. Maintaining security, maintaining secrecy when you bring 80 people into the loop is beyond question. It's impossible. The real question here is not whether he did that deliberately, but what his game is and what Hun Sen is actually trying to do. Because remember, one of the subjects of great controversy in Thai politics recently has been the close relationship between the Shinawatra family, Thaksin, and Hun Sen. And by doing something like this, Hun Sen has clearly done great damage to his long-standing relationship with former Prime Minister Thaksin and his family. Similarly, by taking this case to the International Court of Justice, Hun Sen has made much more difficult the possibility of fudging this border dispute in a way that will allow both sides to walk back. And on those two grounds, it's actually mystifying to try to understand what Hun Sen's game is and what he's thinking.
Dr. Montesano, you mentioned earlier that there will be three factors: nationalism, the palace, and the military that may ultimately decide her fate. I want to focus on the military right now. I mean, is the military at this point, at this time, inclined to give the Prime Minister its full support, or are there indications that it actually wants a change?
The military is, on the one hand, definitely concerned that the border with Cambodia is under threat, even if under very localized conditions. On the other hand, the military has been offended very gravely by a prime minister who has accused one of its leading officers as being a member of the political opposition. So, on that sense, the military will clearly be concerned. On the other hand, it's playing a game that we have seen in the past, which is putting a brave face on things and saying that it understands, it's not concerned, things can go on. And what the essence of this game is to stand back and see how things play out, rather than to be seen taking the initiative in toppling a government or manipulating coalition members. Again, the essence of all this is to keep its powder dry and to occlude its involvement in what's going on.
Okay. Dr. Montesano, we leave it there for now. Thank you for your time and for your thoughts this morning. Dr. Michael Montesano is Associate Senior Fellow at the ISEAS-Yusof Ishak Institute.